You know,
No,
when
we were
you're
talking about
into-
being a monkey.
Well, all right. On that wonderful
Okay.
conversation, a beautiful, beautiful moment for all of us in the new lunar year, or soon to be. Welcome back to Slice and Dice, but not just Slice and Dice. This is the Slice and Dice night.
Yes.
Welcome, Matthew, to the night crew. So last we were here in the cliff city of Stettin,
Island.
of our almost an island, a peninsula with one land tunnel straight into the gates. We had three adventurers that found themselves united with a common goal. We had the Queen Jude of Elfheim, and we had the necromancer Calpione, and we had her skeletal friend Barry. And they found themselves in the city of Stettin, where the cleric had gone missing. And the three of them went in search of this cleric. In their pursuit, they found themselves toe-to-toe with a motley crew of rather gross demons hiding in the basement catacombs of the church.
It was so gross.
And after a very harrowing encounter with a rather beefy boy, who they managed to convince to turn on his leader and watched him be subsequently executed very quickly, they decided that they would evacuate the catacombs before moving farther in. They have retreated to the tavern/inn where they were given rooms for the night. And we will pick back up right about there. We'll say that this is the morning and you guys are coming downstairs into the tavern. Did you guys want to grab anything to eat or to drink before you guys move in?
Waffles, please.
Those smiley.
So
yeah, what the fuck are those?
They're just happy people. Those are happy people. Those are
I've seen the strangers. I don't know about that, bro.
I can't help it that you guys all have trust issues. They're smiley faces.
Wow. Never trust someone who's happy.
That's good. I'm gonna have fucking nightmares about these things now. Who is that man?
What's that? This is you met him before. That is Geordie Dunder. He is
the guy from Maze Runner.
I would say he's cute.
All right.
All right.
Okay.
So lock yourself in. Last time you got too meta, somebody died. No. Geordie Dunder is the half elf waiter and assistant here at the Cat's Meow.
Oh, God.
And you did meet him last time you were here. I will place your token on the board. You feel free.
Can I be on the stage playing a song?
Is that what you'd like to do right
It
after?
depends on what song you're playing.
1000%. I've been playing constantly.
I'll put and you guys can move your token.
Are you still playing Beth?
You think that they
No. My songs have changed up. Now it's Come Sail Away.
Okay. Yes.
Okay. Roll me a performance check for
You got it, boss. Don't even worry.
Oh, fuck.
Plus, oh yeah, I forgot. I have a freaking +9 to performance.
What'd you get?
I got a 19.
19. Cool. So
+9?
Everybody seems to be enjoying it. One person even starts to go, "Come sail away, come sail."
I point to them and I say, "Yeah."
Dude is drinking fairy wine and is loving this.
Into it. Clearly, it is absolutely.
Fuck yes.
He's like, they never sing
celebration.
They never sing this one, and I finally get someone who sings this one. I love this song. Anyway, so what about you, Jude and Calpione? What are you up to here in the Cat's Meow? Here it's about 9 o'clock in the morning.
I'm eating waffles. Watching Barry.
Which table are you post yourself up at?
I'm gonna come and chill right here so I can throw coins and flowers at Barry.
Yes.
Perfect. Wow, very supportive. We love that. We love a good friend. Sweet. So Geordie comes by and he's like, "Oh, did you say you wanted some Waffles. Waffles. Great. Did you want
mine?
Did you want anything else with the waffles, or is it just the waffles?
Whipped cream, maple syrup.
Waffles with whipped cream and maples. Okay. Until he like scoots around here, comes back here, and it sort of starts talking to the tavern keeper, who goes, "All right, well, let me see what I can whip together." And he immediately goes over to the stove and starts working some magic. So you will probably, hopefully, have some waffles here pretty soon. I'm actually gonna do something on my end here. All right.
What?
Okay.
What was
So,
that laugh?
Alpion, what are you
What
up
did you just do to my waffles?
I've done nothing.
Homie, I work in the restaurant industry. I did not trust that laugh from the kitchen.
That laugh did not come from the kitchen. Just so you're aware,
Okay,
that
cool.
is me.
That makes me feel better.
The tavern keeper is not back there maniacally laughing.
It was a disembodied laugh, less creepy.
God. That's worse.
Yes,
I'm scared of what's for all of us.
Alpion, what are you up to?
I'm just gonna kind of sit here and watch Barry.
Okay. Jordy's gonna kind of walk around here, and he's gonna come up to you, and he's like, "Did you want anything to eat or to drink, or can I get you anything else?"
No.
Okay. Sure. Okay, great. Runs back over here, starts talking to somebody and cleaning the bar. Barry, as you sing this fantastic rendition of Come Sail Away, the patrons' moods seem to increase and get better. The tavern keeper slaps some waffles on the counter, and he brings them over. Jordy's like, "Hey, go," puts the plate down, and they are just plain waffles with no whipped cream or maple syrup.
Jude looks down at the waffles and goes, and then takes out a thing of whipped cream from her purse and goes.
You see
And
Jordy
kind of
goes,
just
Trust
she
first whipped
she
cream.
winks at Jordy. She winks at Jordy and just like piles into her waffles.
you see Jordy goes, "Oh my God, the whipped cream! We forgot the whipped cream. Oh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Is there? Did you the maple syrup?" And he just dead sprints back. He's gonna try and clear the counter. This man effortlessly vault over the counter like a cat, just beautiful, graceful, doesn't touch a single drink, doesn't mess anything up. One hand, both feet over, flips, grabs the maple syrup, turns around, back handsprings back over the tabletop. He nat 20'd. That's
Barry stops playing and just claps.
He just claps. He goes back over.
Smoke.
Thank you. No, thank you. Gymnast for
Can we bring Jordy with us on our adventure?
You can now. I suppose you can always.
I'm not kidding.
You can.
Wait, so like, I'm going to. So he somersaults some shit back over to my table, right?
Yeah. Brings the maple syrup.
Cool. I pop open the maple syrup and like douse what's left of my waffles with it and just like keep piling it in. And I go, "Hey Jordy, take a seat. I got a question for you."
I'm not allowed to sit while I'm working, but what?
Okay, stand. What are the chances of borrowing you from your boss for the rest of the afternoon to go on a little adventure with us?
Oh, for the rest of the afternoon, huh? Gee, I don't know. What are you guys up to?
We're on a little bit of a mission. Can't really disclose any of it, but I saw your skills over there, and I feel like we could use you. Tell your boss I'll pay you both very well.
Okay. All right. Yeah. No. Sure. So he sort of sheepishly walks back over and around the counter this time, and walks over to the tavern keeper and sort of whispers something to him. And the tavern keeper very loudly, "What?" throws a towel over his shoulder and marches all the way back around over to the table. Jordy sort of follows behind, again, very sheepishly. This tavern keeper walks up and looks right at you, Jude, and he goes, "Do you want to take him for the afternoon, huh?"
Yeah, that's what I said.
"You expect me to run this place by myself? Is that right?"
I'm sure you can find one of these happy, jolly fellas around here to give you a hand. All right, that works. Anyway, I'll also pay one of these fellas in the tavern to help you for the day while I borrow Jordy.
Barry says, I'll do it. I'll help around the tavern.
Barry, you're
can't
coming with
help
us.
there. You have to come with us.
The tavern keeper looks at you, and it seems that maybe this is the first time he's actually looked at you, and he goes, "Well, you're a skeleton."
Yeah, I'd be great at it. I won't drink any of your product because I can't.
You're made of
He
bone.
will. He'll just waste it and he'll make a mess. He's not staying.
Yeah, not-
Barry, you have to come with us. That is not up for debate. You have to come.
I would say,
All right,
Kate,
okay.
get your bag of bones in line.
So Jordy can go with you. What do you need Jordy for, anyhow?
I can't exactly disclose that information at this point in time, but I will have him back to you.
What are you, some sort of
later.
spies? That right?
We're
Do I look
friends
like
of
a
your
spy?
lady, Caitlin.
That right. Friends in high places, huh? Okay, all right. Well, hey,
And low,
you
apparently.
too hard. But I will be taking the gold up front. So
No problem.
for the rest of the day,
Gold.
I'd probably be paying Jordy 25 copper. But for the inconvenience, of course, that's probably right around 50 gold, I'd have to say.
Oh, 50 gold.
Okay, so you whip out a thing of 50 gold. His one eyebrow shoots up, right? The other one is sort of concealed behind his eye patch, but the other one is
I would say he lost his eyebrow too in that accident. God,
a terrible
travesty.
accident. No,
It was a bad accident.
Bro, that happened to me once. It was not a good day.
I will say that he grabs it and he looks up and he goes, sort of like runs a hand through it's sort of like a stubbly kind of a beard, and he's just like, right, okay, Jordy's all yours. Bring him back or don't.
Poor Jordy.
Jordy's like, sure, and he goes, yeah, no, right, yeah, very, very Mr. Krabs SpongeBob relationship,
Love
clearly.
it so much.
Well,
Where's
Jordy,
Larry?
you can come to Elfheim with us. Cardin will love you.
And but he does go back and he pulls out sort of a dagger,
Where did I put my check?
and he flips it over, hands it to Jordy. He's like, you might need this. These spy types tend to be doing all sorts of nasty stuff. Just come back when you're done. All right, I got shift.
Beautiful little father-son moment there.
Aw.
Jordy sort of smiles and puts the dagger in his belt. And so he looks at you and he seems to sort of light up, and he's like, okay, so
Okay.
what do we do?
Well, we wait for Barry to finish his epic performance and then finish our breakfast and head out.
Okay, sweet. I guess I can sit. So Jordy.
Yeah, actually, how about you order yourself some breakfast too, since you're off the clock now?
Sweet. So this this smiley face guy and the tavern keeper have a bit of an argument, and then you hear some gold slide around, and this guy comes with a very chipper attitude. And it's like, hey, I was wondering if maybe I could get you anything to eat or drink or anything like that. I'm on the clock. And
I'm on the clock.
Jordy's like, actually, I would if you got some eggs, I would love some eggs. And he's like, of course you want eggs. You know what? Actually, of course you want eggs. Eggs is a great choice. And walks back around here. So they start whipping up some eggs. And we will cut at that moment to the gates of the city, where we meet someone different who has heard about some of the goings on in Stettin, and not through the usual channels. Matthew, would you like to describe for us your
you want legit thought I was going to be revealed to be the guy sitting at the bar, and I was like prepared for my entrance. This is not how I expected it to go.
No.
always been at the bar?
I was like, I need to think of a voice. This guy is kind of big. He's kind of menacing. I actually need to try. And now I'm thrown off my. You threw off my groove.
God's keeping you on your toes. Damn.
So you approach the big
Yes.
drawbridge gate over the land bridge that leads into the city-state of Stettin. And yeah, please go ahead and describe your character.
Yeah. Full disclosure. Christian gave me this character about 2 hours ago.
Oh, nice.
Oh man, I'm so pumped. I actually
Incredible.
love the idea of like getting handed a character and like not knowing. Like,
I'm not.
you
I'm
guys-
not gonna lie to you. I don't know if I'm supposed to reveal what he looks like on camera, but I don't know
Oh,
if you can quite
yeah.
I
see.
love him.
Yo,
This
let's
dude looks
fucking
badass.
Love
go!
him.
My character is Dalcombe Strongsmith. He is without giving away too much of his backstory, he is a big hulking son of a biscuit.
Yeah,
He
yeah, our
got
kind of man around here.
this dude is absolutely
Yeah.
massive. He is menacing. He has horns. And he is a contract demon hunter.
Yes.
Even better.
So yeah, this guy is here to hunt some little demon boys.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Christian
Wait,
So,
really
wait,
did
see
just
these
say, I'm gonna
stinky
make the
fucks.
hottest character I can think of.
Yo,
Oh, yeah.
Christian was like, Carrington really well behaved. Let's fucking go.
you walk up, right? You know,
Yeah.
and you walk up to the gate, and you see these
Come on,
two
fuckbag. Come on.
guards standing out front. One's a
Get on
human.
the fucking bed.
One is a dragonborn, right? So these two, the dragonborn stands about 7 feet tall. He's a nice bluish skin tone with a little snarl. And then the other guy is probably about 5'8", human with some like bushy curly hair sticking out underneath his little helmet. And they both have the crest of Stettin on their tunics, and they approach. They've got little spears, you know, and they're like, "Right, who goes there?" And the dragonborn just goes,
I'm just gonna be like, who wants to know?
right, I suppose I hadn't thought of that. The city of Stettin. Good. Good, sir? Good? Good? Or bad? Sort of like points a spear and then like
Maybe.
lifts it up. Good or bad?
It's the horns,
More
isn't it?
chaotic neutral.
Right, well, I suppose that's sort of right in between. You sort of get to play however you
Beautiful.
want, don't you? I mean, live however you want to, don't you?
That was the idea.
Great. So he goes, so what is your business in Stettin?
I'm just going from town to town. I'm a demon hunter. Have any demons that need to be slain?
The two of them look at each other and then look back at you, and they go, right, this way. And
That was easy.
clear out of the way, and the gates are open to you.
I'm just gonna be a little, I'm strong, so I'm gonna give a little pat to that curly headed dude.
strong.
Probably
strong.
send him into the like around on that. Yeah.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, was that a nat 20? Yeah.
He's there. You hit him in the back, and he's completely not ready for it. Right? He's sort of like you hit him in the back, and you hear, "Oh!" and then just face first into the mud. And the dragonborn just kind of goes, "Hey, watch it," and then helps his friend up out of the mud. And then they sort of clean to the, yeah, you just hit me on the back so hard. And then you are in the city of Stettin. Now, in front of you, you see a road. I'll pull up the map for you so that you have a more idea what I'm talking about. This is the city of Stettin. As you walk in, you see a cobblestone road, right, that leads straight into a big open town square. There are a couple of merchant shops along that walkway. Off to your right, there's sort of a suburb. Off to the left, you see a road leading off to a very nice park that's surrounded by a little river. In the town square, you see lots of stores. You see kind of off in the distance a very tall statue of a figure. And then from where you're at, that's probably about the most that you can see. So anyway, you've now entered the town. You would know that there is a tavern / inn in this place that might be the best place to get some info, called the Cat's Meow. And you'll know that would probably be farther into town. Other than that, the only other option to you would be to approach maybe a guard or maybe a citizen or a merchant, or to go directly up to the and you can see off in the distance sort of a hill with another set of walls, which you can imagine is probably whoever runs this place, which I don't think that you would know because you don't spend a lot of your time inside cities.
Well, as any good RPG player would know, is there a notice board around there? You know, maybe.
Oh.
Look at you.
There
Look
is-
at you.
Not,
Whoa.
obvious
Chantry
notice-
board.
I'm not even in the
you know?
room. I love these headphones.
What are the Grey Wardens up to at this time? You know.
Okay.
Yeah, is
You're
there
gonna
is
get
there a
in trouble
notice
for
board? You
meta.
know,
You don't see
somebody
an obvious-
selling any gently used.
All right, that's a pull. You don't. Also, you don't see one, but go ahead and roll a perception.
All right. Ooh, I rolled a 12 on perception, which is probably my passive. No, it's a little bit better than my passive.
So I'll say you don't see an obvious notice board,
All right.
but it's about 9 o'clock in the morning. You're seeing people sort of slowly show up to their merchant market stalls, and so there's a couple of people milling about, but it doesn't look like it's super busy. The day is sort of just getting started here instead. So where do you want to go?
Well, if there's no notice board, any good RPG player would go straight to the bar.
Always.
Sweet. Well,
Also
okay.
correct.
I was going to say you.
So I will go to the cat's meow.
Sweet. Okay, so you sort of make your way to the square here. I'll say that you're not exactly sure where the cat's meow is, but we'll just say that you're sort of walking along. You bump into one of the guys at the market stall who's selling pet toys, and you're like, so he bumps into you. He's on his way to the stall. And he's like, whoa, big fellow, hi.
Hello.
I will help you no matter what, because you are large.
Whatever you need, homie.
Anything for you.
As a purveyor of animal toys, I'm looking for a tavern called the Cat's Meow.
Yes, of course you are. So it is right down this road here. There's the Cat's Meow, and you will have a grand time. I really desperately hope. Anything else I can do for you? A free pet toy, perhaps?
No.
He cries a little bit.
He cries a little.
And then he shuffles to
He
his
cries a little is the tagline.
shuffles off to his market stall. But you are now you know that that this building over here is the Cat's Meow. So you walk straight over there.
Yes, I'm going straight over there.
Great. So you walk straight over there. Sort of some of the people in the market are still kind of like, looking at you and whispering, oh, very big. But then great, you are here at the Cat's Meow. And you are now standing right about here. You're on the front steps. And if you would like to enter, you are absolutely welcome.
I'm going to
Do I
kick the
see
door
him?
in.
Yes,
Okay.
that's my dude.
Perfect.
Give me a what do I want from you? Give me a would you rather do strength or
Strength.
athletics? You can choose between those.
Let's see.
What were you gonna say, Valerie?
I was gonna say whenever he does walk in,
Do
I wanted to
athletics.
see if I could change my song to noticing him.
Bad.
That's a 16. I did athletics.
Okay, great. You burst those doors open. And most of the people in there kind of go, whoa.
Do the doors fly off the hinges?
One of them kind of like creaks a little bit. Like it definitely is, but they're pretty solid doors, so they don't come off the hinges, but they slam open and stay open. The barkeeper who's talking to his new employee looks around the shoulder of his new employee and goes, whoa. Hey, wow, what can I do for you, boy?
I'm not going to say anything. I'm just going to kind of look around, and I would like to know: is there anybody in here that looks like classic adventurers?
Give me an insight check.
All right.
Also, yeah, if I notice him walk again, can I change the song?
That's a nat
to
20, baby.
Hero?
Woo!
You
Beautiful.
have to read for everybody in here. Barry, you change the song however you want to.
Yes. You're gonna hear I need a hero,
Right.
and I'm gonna be pointing
You
to
can
you.
tell that
as you walk in.
you can tell that the guy next to the tavern keeper has not been working for very long. It seems like he's looking around too much, and he's uncertain with more things than he is certain with, and he seems like he's probably a sailor, probably a fisherman of some kind. The tavern keeper probably did some adventuring back in his day, but nothing of the sort or caliber that you do. These two guys back here in this corner by the window, they're probably working on the same farm together. And then these two guys at the table here in the middle, they seem like they've probably come from some place traveling through. They're selling goods or something. But the next table is full of mostly very stout adventurers. You see another tiefling with a very interesting staff and a very sort of dark, cold presence sitting at the table. And then you see across from her a very regal-looking young woman who seems to carry an air of authority, but also something very what's the word I want to use here? Not just dangerous, but cat-like almost. Very, very aware. And there's definitely more going on than you would imagine on the surface. Definitely adventurer types. There is also a kid sitting with them, not an adventurer type, but he does have a dagger. And then on stage, there is a skeleton who is playing a theme song. Barry, what?
I did not know Jordan was a kid.
Not necessarily. He's not a kid. He's not like 5. He's probably like 15 or 16 years old, right? So
yeah, all right. So that tracks with what this picture looks like. Yeah, he was hopping over shit. Homie's gonna fuck some shit up, or we good.
Totally possible.
Every adventure fantasy, they start at 14 years old, so we're good.
That's true.
Could be. And
That's
then
true.
You see on the stage, there's a skeleton singing. Which song?
I was queen at 18.
Singing "I Need a Hero" and like.
Yes, shut
Hold
the
up.
fuck up.
So
Very important question though. Is it the version from Shrek 2?
Yes,
Yo,
couldn't be anything else.
Excellent.
The only option,
Yeah.
The only one.
Yeah. So
unless you do a metal version, metal also.
So
That's
yeah,
fair.
I'm
No,
no,
definitely.
nat 20 that you know that those 3, and then sort of in parentheses 4 people are probably more your adventurer types than the other people in this establishment.
So I'm going to do the classic Western cowboy move of the bar is dead silent. Everyone's looking at me. And I'm going to, with the heaviest of boots, slow walk over to the table.
I want to just very slowly, I want to eat my waffles to the beat of his walk and like dramatically look in between everybody at my table. Like, y'all ready for this?
So as you walk through, right, your boots.
Get a little spur sound.
A tumbleweed flows through in the middle of the bar. Jordy, who is facing away, sees the change in countenance from Jude and Calpione, and he goes, What's going on?" He turns around and you see this kid's face, and he goes, yeah, and you walk straight over to the table.
Well, as I'm walking the table right next to him, I'm just gonna drag a chair. I'm gonna plant it right in front of kind of like, you guys can see. I'm gonna go right about there. Yeah, right there. I'm gonna plant it right in front of there. I'm gonna sit down, put one foot on the table, and just go, "So when are we heading out?"
So as you grab the chair, one of the guys at the table goes, "Hey, excuse me, that." Right.
Never mind. You can have it. It's fine.
Yeah, and so then you sit down, you stick one foot on the table. Can you? Cara, will you roll for me a sleight of hand check, please? I will tell you why.
I can.
Oh,
That is a 13, but hang on. Let me see. I'm not a rogue anymore, so now I don't know.
Oh, I also decided in that moment, him walking over there, this guy is now medieval
Oh,
cowboy.
+2. 15.
Medieval cowboy,
that.
love it.
15.
Yo, I'm here for medieval cowboy. Let's fucking go.
Yes.
Sweet. Do you have the toothpick in your mouth as well?
Me?
No, I was talking about
No, medieval
Oh, I would say,
cowboy.
what? Is there a
No,
toothpick in my waffle?
That's just too much of a cliche. We're not gonna go
we're
there.
done. So, but with a 15,
He's a giant man. He's got a dagger in his teeth. Like,
Straight up dagger.
so with a 15, you managed to rescue your waffles just before a giant boot lands on the table. You managed to
oh, he did
snatch
one of
it.
these?
You just
Oof.
yeah, he sticks one big booted foot up on the table, and you manage to snatch your waffles out just in time.
As
picks
I
his teeth
snatch
with the
my
dagger.
waffles, I take one on my fork and flick it at him.
Can I roll to catch that?
Sure,
In your
dude.
mouth. You have to
That's-
catch it in your.
Give me an athletics check.
Okay.
This is taking a twist.
Yeah, we just said.
That's a 22.
It's a 22.
Yeah!
So you are
We
you
always
catching
get
it in your
distracted
mouth?
by food in this group.
Yeah, I'm catching it in my mouth.
So you flick a piece of waffle at this newcomer, and he, without even really making any effort at all, just
Very casually.
snatches the waffle in his mouth and eats it, and it's pretty good.
Jude
That's
goes,
good.
he's on my team.
So as you're having this sort of conversation, you guys are. Does anybody else want to ask this newcomer anything? Now that
Waffles is the only note I've made today.
you sat down at the table.
Barry's got to finish the song, so he's still going. I would say.
Barry's in the middle. He's like,
I'm gonna, since he's still finishing up the song, I'm gonna look over him. I'm gonna get up and walk right up, again, slow cowboy walk right up to him, and just go, "I love this song," and then just walk right back and sit back down.
Before you leave, Barry would 100 be like, "I know, right? It's pretty I like your axe. I also have an axe."
banger.
Galpion, do you have anything for this newcomer that has just propped their boot up on your table?
She's gonna look at him and be like, first of all, that was rude. Just rude.
I know.
Second of all, who are you exactly?
I am Dalcom. Oh, you need to know.
All I want to know.
So, as you have this conversation, and Jude slips into her imagination even farther, the doors, which have stayed open since they were smashed, in comes an armored familiar figure to most of you, but Dalton, as far as you're concerned, this could be anyone. Short cropped, blonde hair, very friendly countenance. As he rushes in, though, you can see that he has somewhat of a worried look on his face. And he sort of regards you. He is big, not as big as you. And he measures that up pretty quickly and walks around the other side of the table and comes up next to Jude. And Jude, you recognize Fox as he comes up next to you, very concerned look on his face. And he sort of whispers in your ear.
Boy.
He goes, "The cleric came back."
Okay, and whereabouts is he?
The church.
And you're going to take us now?
Absolutely.
Let's go, y'all.
Listen,
Listening.
nothing has changed. He came back and said that you saved him. I was there, though. I know that didn't happen. But I don't know what did happen.
Have you been back in the basement or like
No one's
that
been
little...
back in it. I had guards posted. No one's been in the
Where
basement.
did he come from?
I don't know.
He just poof
He just showed up.
appeared.
He came out of his office.
Where did you put him now? Did you restrain him? Is he chilling?
On what grounds? We can't arrest him.
So the guards were posted
Suspicious.
outside. The
Everything
office?
about this is very
Of course, the
sus.
guards are posted outside the office. Where
Okay.
should they be posted?
I thought
How
they were
about we
posted at
waste
the
less
trap
time?
door.
I think we should go.
Well, we didn't want to post somebody right where the demon.
That makes sense.
We locked
I
the
got
door. He unlocked the door and came out the other side. I haven't met you. Also, hi, I'm Fox. I'm the captain of the guard here, and he offers a hand to you, Talcum.
Dalcom was not raised in a barn. Yeah.
The good part
Shakes the hand.
Go ahead and roll me just a flat strength check.
A flat strength check. I figured that this would be the case.
Don't crush Fox. We love him.
Too bad. I'm reserved. It's a 10.
A 10? Great.
Thank you.
So
Yeah.
your handshake is
Thank you for holding back.
your grip is
I'm
definitely
reserved.
stronger, but it's not. It's a good handshake.
Yeah.
And you can see in his
Strong
eyes that he
handshake.
notices that it's a strong handshake. A level of respect gain. But he turns to you guys and goes, "Are you with the park? Jordy, what are you doing?" And Jordy's like, "Oh, so they hired me to go with him." He looks at you, Jude, and then Calpione up on the stage at Barry, and then at Dalcom. He's like, "You hired Jordy?"
Yeah,
Wasn't
he showed
my
us some
call.
solid skills.
I had nothing to
Listen,
do
big
with
man,
that.
you just got here.
That was all
Yeah,
you,
it
friend.
was my call. It was my call. He showed some solid skills. I think we could use his assistance.
Jordy, you stay right next to me. You got it? Jordy's
You will
like,
make for
"Absolutely."
really good death fodder.
If nothing else, he could be a distraction.
I don't like that at all. Jordy, stay even closer to me.
Listen, Fox, Jude like reaches up because Jude's a tiny little gal. She reaches up and grabs Fox and she goes, "Listen, I'm not gonna let anything happen to Jordy today. Might bring Jordy home to Elfheim and can't tell you what's gonna happen then. Not in like a weird way. And now you're a knight of the fairy court. Good luck, fella."
I trust you, kind of, for the most part, and I believe you. I'm also gonna say, Jordy, you stick with me, and we'll figure. But okay, all right, actually, come with me. So he leaves the bar. Do you guys follow, or what would you like to do?
Yeah.
Jude takes one more mouthful of her waffles, and then takes it on the fork and puts the fork up to Jack home and goes, "One last bite for the road."
Without saying a word, I just the whole waffle at once.
You hear
Jude knife flips the fork, stabs it in the table, and goes, "Let's go," and heads out the door.
You hear the fellow who said something before when you saw the chair, like just in the back as you eat an entire waffle in one bite, goes, "Oh my God, what's wrong?" And then the knife slams the table and he audibly sort of yelps. It is clear that the people in the bar are less calm than they were when you came in.
On the way out, I'm going to stop by the tavern keeper and be like, "Thank you for your patronage."
Well, I guess anything for a big guy like you, huh? Well, anyway, the name's One-Eye Lewis. I'm gonna imagine you can guess why.
He's just gonna walk out.
You hear him softly go, "I hate that guy."
Barry casts Mage Hand to finish the song on the piano as he walks out. He says, "Bye, Louis."
And Louis like, "See you later, skeleton man." And then you hear as you walk out, he goes, "I love that guy."
We need a montage of all of our tavern keepers or bartenders and stuff through all of our the bartenders and the tavern people have been some of the best NPCs.
So you guys walk back out in the street, and you are now the three of you are now in a very familiar place. Dalgum, you're in a
Hell.
coming familiar place. Hell, yes. No, so you're out in Stettin. And as you walk outside, you see that Fox has with him 4 guards. And he, as you guys begin to walk, he looks back, he goes, "The cleric came back, right? We didn't know what to do with him. We took him straight to Lady Caitlin, and
Oh.
He told her that you would
You
save
didn't
her.
say that.
And that's why I'm telling you now. I apologize. I didn't want to say everything inside the tavern. But this, she knows that that's not true, but none of us know what really happened, and we don't really have grounds. We can't just arrest people. We're going to cause a panic. But people just think it's business as normal. People are going back to the church, and he's talking with them, or at least they have this
How
morning.
long were we asleep?
It's not long. They've just come in this morning. I mean, he came back, sort of loudly proclaimed that he had been saved by your party, and people came to the church.
So we are still hailed as the heroes.
Absolutely.
Okay, perfect. Is he at the church now?
As far as we know, yes. We have.
All right. Well, that's where we're gonna head.
Great. So he heads with you, and he turns back. Did you want to talk to Lady Caitlin at all, or did you want to just go straight to the church?
Where is Caitlin? I feel like letting homeboy chill at the church any longer might be a problem.
Okay. All right.
But where is she?
I'm going to
is at the church.
Like with or without anybody.
You said Caitlin is at the church?
She is not. She's in her manor.
All right. Well, I feel like I still have Bomb. So can I send Bomb to the manor to check on Caitlin, and I go to the church because I think that's more imperative?
Sure. Yeah. Okay. So you said Bomb. Bomb sort of peels off. She goes right away and peels off and heads up towards the manor. But then you guys,
for those of you watching, Bomb is like one of my like little assistants. She likes to blow shit up.
Aptly named. And
hence the name.
It's her nickname. It's her spy name. It's not her real name.
Nice.
Perfect. So you're walking, you've got these 4 guards around you. There's sort of there's a human guy, there's a half orc female, there's a half elf female, and then there's a high elf. So they're walking along with you, sort of stoically. They seem a little bit concerned as well. But you guys walk straight to the church and through the market square, and you can tell the people in the square are a little bit concerned seeing the captain of the guard, 4 guards, and a group of heroes, and then a very large tiefling that they've never seen before, sort of being marched away. You start to hear whispers. We're like, oh, I wonder if perhaps he's some sort of prisoner, maybe he caused trouble in the tavern, So there starts to be a little bit of whisperings in the town square.
By the stores. Automatically assuming something that dear Dacom did something wrong.
It's almost like people make assumptions.
Tieflings are not.
Yeah, I didn't know that until I played one, and I was like, "Well, that was fucking rude."
I was going to say, if you want to roll an insight check as in regard to the whispers, you absolutely can. If you
like. I will.
Yeah, feel free.
He's like, whoever. 18 plus move, Anakin. Insight plus 0. 18.
Great. So you can tell that it is not necessarily just because he's a tiefling. Some of it has to do with it seems like some of it's because they've heard whispers of demons in general, and some of it has to do with the fact that they know who you 3 are. They know who the are. They don't know who this big guy is. So all that to say that it doesn't necessarily seem like this town has a huge or at least these people in the town don't seem to have. It's not necessarily that they are racially profiling Dalcom for being a tiefling, as much as they're trying to put pieces together because there are only whispers about what's happening.
Okay, so I don't have to hate the townspeople yet.
Right. No, it's clear that they're just trying to figure out what's going on. It's been a very weird couple of days, and they are,
I can imagine,
very much out of the loop. But you pass through. Yes.
Can Barry turn around and like just address the crowd and be like, "Hey everybody, I'll see you on Thursday nights at the Cat's Meow. I got a set coming in about an hour, and drinks on me." Just
unfazed by the skeleton.
When you say drinks on me, everybody perks up a little bit more, and you hear a couple people like,
just to calm down everybody, just kind of like give them something else.
You're gonna hear Dalcom whisper, "I love this guy."
So Fox is like,
my favorite too.
Yeah, Fox is like, that was a good idea. It walks, and then you arrive at the church, and you walk in. It's very bright.
Oh, this fucking place. The Church of Farts.
The Church of Tyr. The Church of Tyr. Shalcom, I think you would know that because of your pursuits. You have a lot of interactions with different religious organizations. Tyr is the god of justice, and you can recognize some of the weapons on the wall and the statue at the front to be, symbolic of that pursuit of justice. And then you see 3 people are in the
these smiley faces, man.
they're sitting at the pews. They're sort of either very quietly meditating, or some of them seem to be sort of mouthing things under their breath, but they're just sort of calmly sitting there. But as the doors open, they turn around, they see this sort of massive entourage coming in, and they seem a little bit disturbed, but nobody says anything. I'm gonna go ahead and toss your tokens in here.
Before we
I do an insight check to see if any of the people chilling in the pews have weapons? I guess they would, considering where I am.
Here.
I'm
That's
gonna
kind of
say,
Fuck.
right,
I just instantly don't trust these people.
I was gonna say, if you'd like to do some sort of perception,
I want to do an insight check in general to like check them out for weapons, but also like their behavior. Do they seem like they might be suspicious?
yeah, okay, go ahead. Yeah, give me an insight check.
Barry will turn to Cal and be like, "Hey, bet's still on about the bell falling."
Yo,
Oh yeah, without a doubt.
bell bet is still on,
Especially now.
and I got a
Especially
19.
now. That bell's going down.
Oh, yeah.
19?
I got a 19.
Sweet. So you sort of
I want the bell to crush somebody so bad at the best time.
It's gonna be Barry.
That's why I went up there last episode, because I wanted to see, like, yo, what is
and
the
they kill
situation up
someone
here?
with a church bell. Maybe.
Yeah, that's exactly what I
Night-
wanted to do.
The night is still young. So
Have you met me?
you take a cursory glance around. You're very familiar with subterfuge. You're very used to sort of getting quick glances at people and making assumptions that are generally pretty accurate, right? Your world is very shadowy.
Yo.
You live not only in the world of politics, but also in the world of espionage. So this is second nature to you. You look around, you can tell that they're probably armed in some way, but probably not in like a threatening way, probably more in like a, they sort of like maybe they've got daggers on them somewhere, some sort of like, these people live and hunt and use tools and things.
Normal nonsense.
They don't
How about
seem to be like,
behavior?
and then they are very clearly genuine about what they're doing. There's nobody that
Solid.
is
Cool,
looking
cool.
towards the group with malicious intent. Nobody seems like they're inching towards any weapons or doing anything that would insinuate that they are anything other than rather devout followers of the path of justice.
Perfect. Jude walks down the aisle like it's a wedding because she's very dramatic, and since she did grow up in the human world but is the queen of fairy and is super dramatic, walks down the aisle and it like just like kind of nods to all 3 of them and just goes, I'm
Barry
watching
plays
you.
the wedding theme as you walk.
Yeah. I was hoping for a little something more menacing, but yeah, that's scary too.
Give me a charisma check, Barry.
Huh?
Me?
No, Barry.
Oh.
Give me a flat charisma check, please.
A flat. Do that any day of the
Does
week.
that mean he doesn't get a modifier? Like, what is a flat charisma check?
Charisma just means that you're rolling with the
No, I know charisma.
charisma. Yeah,
Wow.
right. So as
Okay,
opposed
Okay,
to
I
something,
got a 15.
you got a 15. Great. I mean, they don't seem upset. They're confused, and they're a little bit like,
It's just a little
why are you doing
confused.
this right now? Like this is a very quiet atmosphere, but they're not like mad. It sounds good. But yeah, Cara, just so you know, so when I say flat charisma, I mean that instead of like some of the skills associated with charisma, like a persuasion.
Okay.
So it's just my way of clarifying that it is just a charisma and not a charisma
Cool.
saving throw.
Still learning.
Different. Totally. So you walk straight up. There's nobody behind the podium at the moment. The familiar office door back there. Fox sort of follows behind you and steps up onto the stage and kind of stands behind beside the door and sort of waits.
I have a map question. These aren't doors, right? Where these like little shield looking things on the walls? Those are windows, not doors.
Those are doors.
Those are doors.
Yes, they are.
Oh fuck.
Okay.
Okay.
They're doors, but it is also a church. Are you one of the guards sort of sees you looking at them and the human guard looks towards you and he goes, do you want me to check out the doors? Do you think there's something in there?
I would like to instruct all 4 guards to check all 4 doors, please.
Sweet. To the guards.
And I would like to draw both of my short swords before this happens.
Okay, so the people in the pews immediately get very alarmed. Fox sort of reaches out a hand to you, Jude, sort of like careful. The people in the pews are starting to panic a little bit.
Jude instantly like nods towards the people and goes, "Carry on your warship. Just want to make sure nothing comes out of these doors real quick."
Totally, because as far as they can tell, they've just been surrounded by 4 guards, and you're unsheathing weapons.
Yeah,
Doesn't
I
look
just
terrifying.
realized. I would say like, so Jude, like, I want to just like flail out my velvet green cape and go, "Hi, I just realized how menacing and dramatic this seems. Here for you. There is some weird shit going on though. You could leave, you could help us, you could keep doing what you're doing, but we're gonna open these doors. So you might want to take out those swords." Okay. Guards.
Sweet. The guards sort of nod. They look to Fox, and Fox nods. They open up the doors. Boom, boom. They
We
open
talked
the door.
about
Oh God. Woo!
They open it. They go.
Oh God.
They
I was
sort of
expecting
open it
to
up.
see.
They've got their swords drawn, and their spears sort of pointed. They walk in and they look it out, and they come back out, and then the human that you talked to initially comes out and he goes, "It's clear, sir." And all of the guards come back out. The people in the pews are panicking, and they bolt out of the church.
Yo, it's better for them to get the fuck out before whatever happens is about to happen. But I'm so pumped that those fucks just charge out.
So they're empty.
Yo. Oh God. All right. Can
You hear though the door.
there's not a is there a way for me to do an insight check to make the guards check the rooms and like really check the rooms, make sure there's no trap doors or any funny shit with the books and stuff?
You can give them that order in a moment, but just now the door to the office opens. And a cleric walks out. He's sort of he's probably about 5'10". He's got sort of he's got a hood up. He's got a little bit of armor on. He's got a mace at his side. All of his apparel looks very bright, very regal.
I do check to see if like there's any spells on him or anything.
Yeah, sure. What do you want to use?
Just Arcana.
Just an Arcana check?
Arcana.
Okay, yeah. Give me
an Arcana check.
Give me an Arcana check.
Just a quick Arcana. That was a 21.
21.
Yeah.
There is something dark. There is something dark.
I'm gonna go like whisper to Cal and be like, "Look, there's definitely some kind of spell on him. Something dark. We get ready for a fight. This is about to be it."
So he walks out. He looks at Fox, and he goes, "Hey, Fox, what's going on? Hey, God, I haven't. Oh man, I haven't seen you guys since we were in the. Good to see you.
Is it?
Yeah. Do we have a problem here, or?
I want you to run through how we got out of there real quick. Just remind me how that all went down.
Yeah, sure, I guess. So I was down in the chamber with Jeffrey and we heard a lot of commotion, and then this bearded demon looking thing came in and Jeffrey killed him, and then all of you came in and the 4 of us together managed to fight off Jeffrey and
What song did I play?
I think it was I don't remember something about the Northumbria, some sort of
Okay.
chanty. Look, guys,
Let's stop you right there. You would have remembered my performance.
Oh
I'm
yeah.
just gonna tell you right now. Look,
I think there's been a
go-
misunderstanding. I don't know if you think that I'm lying or
I do.
I think you believe it, but that's not what happened.
okay.
think you got hit on the head real good.
I think maybe you got hit on the head real good. What do you?
I don't have a brain to get hit on the head.
Understood. Understood.
He makes a point.
You're looking at a skeleton man.
Yes, I am. Arguing with one. Look. You. What do you think happened? What, Fox? I don't know what to tell you.
We left. We didn't fight Jeffrey because we
never
beaten
saw
down.
Jeffrey. We heard Jeffrey, but we never saw Jeffrey.
Because we were just like fucking fucked up, man. We went back upstairs to call it for the day, clock in tomorrow, next shift.
No, I don't think that's the truth.
Can I try to
My friend,
persuade Fox
there are
to like
3 of us that remember that happening that way. There's one of you.
Yeah, Fox is like, look, Bernard, I like you, man, but I was there. I mean, I guess I wasn't actually there, but I was here. I know you didn't come up with them. What happened, man? And he's like, well, I suppose I stayed back a little bit. I was sort of cleaning up the chamber. There's tons of information down there. I after we killed Jeffrey, I stayed down a little bit longer. And Fox starts to look a little bit confused. He looks back to the 3 of you and he's like,
Can I try to like roll a persuasion check to persuade Fox to tie him up because I know there's a spell?
Yeah, sure. I mean, what are you saying to Fox?
I just want to look at Fox and be like, Fox, I know you haven't known me for that long, but like, I shoot straight. And I'm just going to tell you right now, there is a spell on that man. Whether he knows it or not, we need to tie him up before shit goes down. Because I don't want to hurt your friend.
You're good.
Okay. Yeah, I like, roll persuasion.
Okay. Cool. Persuasion. 16.
Deadass, somebody's setting off fireworks right now. Like, why?
Again?
Yo,
16?
it's like it's D&D night.
So he looks at you and sort of nods. He turns to Bernard and he goes, "Listen, I'm sorry about this, Bernard, but we're gonna restrain you for a little bit until we can figure out what's going on." And Bernard goes, "No,
Oh,
I don't think you will, Fox."
Oh, man, you fuck.
That's what I thought was gonna
where's
happen.
everybody standing right now? Excuse me,
There's-
where's everybody standing right
Dow-
now? I know where I
Dalcomb-
am, but
Yeah.
have y'all moved or are you still at the doorway?
No,
No, I went
Dalcomb
up
is
to
guarding the
like,
doorway.
to the-
Okay, so Dalcomb's still at the door.
I would be
And he has
walking-
now drawn his great axe.
I was
then.
definitely up here. Like that was the first thing Cal did was head
My
towards
sword's
the-
been out, homie. I knew shit wasn't fucking going well.
I'm over here protecting Jordy.
Here.
As you should, right?
Protecting Jordan.
Jordy's gonna save everybody, okay?
Jordy is
Waffle
at the
Boy's gonna save us all.
So Dalcom, you notice Jordy sort of pulled his little dagger out, and he
Yeah.
looks afraid, but he's also not leaving.
I'm gonna look at Jordy and look at the dagger, and I'm gonna pull out one of my hand axes and be like, "This may work better."
He takes it from you, and he goes, "Right, yeah, thanks."
This story is just going to be Jordy getting increasingly bigger weapons.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Just
Absolutely.
building
He's like
We're all just
dragging a
helping out
giant-
Jordy.
Jordy ends this campaign driving a tank.
Yes.
My God.
So okay,
With me on the front just playing some music.
Just
Very Mad
shredding.
Max.
Absolutely. Like you're dead ass like Eddie Munsoning on the top of the fucking tank. Oh,
Absolutely.
meta.
No, I just picture Mad Max when they have the dude on
Yeah.
the like spongy cords.
Yo,
Oh,
I picture
yeah.
Tom Hardy at least 3 times a day, so that tracks.
Yeah.
if you guys would go ahead and roll initiative for me, that would be great.
Of course.
Boy.
Anytime you want, boss.
18. I think I might have a modifier. Hang
I got a 13.
on. 18 plus 2, 20.
You got- what did you-
Unnatural, much like
I got a
my
19.
personality.
Okay. 19 Dalcom. Barry, what did you get?
13.
13. Jude, what did you get?
20.
20. Great.
18 plus 2.
Sweet. 7. Sweet. Okay. Give me a second here. You were the first to go.
All right, so I've got dual wielding. I've got my short swords out.
Sweet.
Where?
So
Wait.
each of these squares represents 5 feet, and you have 30 feet of movement total.
And homeboy is just like chilling menacingly, right?
He's standing right beside Fox, and he's got his mate.
And okay, so I actually don't trust him at all. I'm gonna pull out my longbow because I'm not gonna get to him in time. Yeah.
Okay, sweet. So where you're standing right now, you'd probably be shooting straight into that podium. So you'll probably have to move a little bit to one side or the other to get some line of sight on the
Okay, bet.
cleric. Sweet.
Longbow out. I'm rolling to
Get it.
hit. 15 plus 5 for a longbow. 20.
20. That
hits.
hits.
Hell yeah, longbow. D8.
Roll for some damage.
Yeah, motherfucker. D8. Well, that was a 2 plus 2, 4.
4 damage. Sweet. Is there anything else that you could do on your turn?
Can I just like instantly shoot another arrow at him?
Do it. Yeah. Roll
the hit. Roll the damage.
That's it.
Roll the hit is 19 plus 5, 24.
That'll
Roll
definitely
for damage
That'll
is an 8. Is a 6 plus 2, 8 damage.
8 damage. Stick. So you immediately hop up onto this stage, whip your longbow out, and immediately
Yeah, I do.
two darts
Papa!
straight into him. Right. You see he's pulling out his mace, he's got a shield on one arm. Before he can even get both of those up, these 2 arrows just lodged into his torso, and he sort of grunts as those arrows hit. Sweet. Is there anything else that you would like to do with your turn, or is that your action?
That's my action. I'm just gonna post up.
Sweet. Dalcom, with your 19, you are next to act.
All right. I am going to dash
Okay.
up here. Now, I did have a question.
Yeah, go.
I'm not sure if I can cast a spell right now since dash took up my turn, or if I just have to take my bonus action.
You can use a bonus action, but no, your action.
Okay.
Is...
All right, that's what I was thinking. I just wanted to make sure. So with my bonus action, I will go ahead and enter into my rage.
Sweet. So you, from the back, sort of hand Jordy this hand axe. You're like, here, this works better. And immediately, sprinting up the middle aisle.
Terminator.
Slow motion.
No, Terminator style, like dashing up.
You're grabbing this great axe. You've got a great axe in one hand, and you just sort of sprint straight up to him, and you're like slowly building this anger.
So much.
And now you are up there. Perfect. That is your turn. And now it is Jordy's turn. Jordy is going to follow suit, having seen your example, and he is going to also dash. He's only going to make it to right there. So you see this Terminator style huge tiefling sprinting up the aisle, and behind him this sort of gangly 16-year-old half-elf Jordy with his hand axe sort of
I'm just picturing
sprinting after him. What's that?
I'm just picturing Baywatch.
It's definitely something. Sweet. So that's
fantasy Baywatch. This is this giant horned man on the beach.
Honestly,
you know it all, bro.
So
David Hasselhoff could do it, I believe.
Yo, he
Fox is going
absolutely.
to attack, and he is going to roll to. He's going to pull out his long sword, and he. Come on.
You can't say pull out his longsword and then laugh like that and not make a dick joke.
I can do whatever I want.
Dear
God.
God. Yeah,
Tell
I
me what
got
to
it.
do.
I got it. I got it.
You're sprinting
what?
up the aisle. Jordy's right behind you. These guards are sort of starting to pull their spears around. Judas just put 2 arrows in this guy. Fox whips out this long sword and chops once deep into the collarbone of this cleric, who sort of like gasps and looks up. And then the second one, Fox pulls the sword back up and cleaves it down the other side. And just blood just spurts out, and this cleric falls over.
Oh wow, that was fast.
Solid.
Yeah, no, Fox critted.
Yeah.
And Fox critted and used a 2nd level divine smite, which will do it.
Oh well, let's fucking go, Foxy boy.
Right. So as soon as he pulls out this mace and he realizes that you guys are in danger, Fox is quick and he just chops him down.
That's our little golden retriever boy.
Such a good boy.
It is. I was going to say it is true that there's Bernard is absolutely. Well, actually, I say that.
I was gonna say, why did you just say, well, actually? The one thing I never want God to say to me is, well, actually.
Yeah. So you watch Bernard sort of like hit the floor, and you hear like sort of a gurgling noise, and then a silence.
Something crawls out of his
He's
chest.
absolutely dead.
Oh, cool.
And that's it. That's the end of that fight.
It's not.
I want to go.
All right, can we check that trap door?
Sure. So the door of the office is now open. Bernard's
Can I check
the
his
cleric's
body?
body. What's that?
Yeah,
Can
I
I
want to
check his
inspect the body.
Sure. So Fox is sort of standing over it. Yeah. What are you looking for?
Just like I want to check for 2 things. Can I check if it is actually the cleric that was under a spell, or
Yeah.
something else? And can I just
Spelled
check
to
if
look like
that's
the cleric?
actually like healing, or like, so I don't know if he's coming back.
I will let you roll investigation with disadvantage, and I'll tell you why. And that is because you did not see the cleric at any point before now. You have nothing.
Ah,
So we
You
wouldn't
don't know
know.
what you're basing that on. You're just sort of looking to see if it looks like maybe he was a fake. And then as far as I'll let you roll investigation with disadvantage, and then you can roll Arcana as a regular check to see if you think that there is some sort of like rejuvenation magic or something afoot. Calpion, what were you hoping to check for?
So like Barry told me that he sensed magic. I wanted to do like it was like what the spell was.
Sure, great. Okay, you said
Y'all.
22s for both of those?
Yeah, Val got 22s and then 23, right?
I got a 9 on Arcana. If that makes.
Yeah, I got 22s.
That
and
makes
Should
a
I roll
difference.
Arcana? I'm a human fighter. I ain't got
Everybody
shit.
roll Arcana.
Okay. All right. I see where we're going with this. So 22 for your investigation, even with disadvantage, which is incredible. And then you said a 23 for your Arcana check. Calpion,
It's
what
on
did you get
D&D
for-
Beyond, so
I
you
got,
can even see it.
20.
It actually happened.
Sorry, what was that, Calpion?
20.
20. Great. So as you, Barry, sort of search through, you're not really even sure what you're looking for. But you have been around people that use this sort of disguising magic. You use disguises yourself, and you're not unfamiliar with the idea of necromancy and all these sorts of things. You're looking around trying to. It seems to you to be a guy. It doesn't seem like this is a disguised guy or a shapeshifter or something like that. It seems like this is probably the dude. But since you don't know who the dude is, it's hard to say definitively. And then as far as
I'm
like
gonna make a
looking for,
rug
there
joke
is
so
no
bad.
sign of life. It looks like it was just a dude who got obliterated.
Then
hold on.
Barry would turn to Fox and be like, I'm really sorry for your loss.
And I will narrate that in just a second. Calpion, as you investigate, looking for like the source of this dark magic that Barry sort of sensed, you sense something very familiar. It very much feels like a similar deal may have been made. But whether you can say that definitively or not, he's dead. So it's kind of a maybe, but it feels very familiar to you. And Barry, as you say that to Fox, Fox turns and sheaths his sword, and he looks at you with sort of a stoic face, and he goes,
"I'll look by my bed somewhere."
He was dangerous. And he turns and heads into the office.
Barry turns to Cal and says, "He needs therapy. That is not a response we want."
Was that man is burying some issues, that's for sure.
That is so
He's also the
sad.
captain of the guard. You know, I mean, it's definitely not a job that you get to do and have lots of good mental health moments.
He's also a dog, so like who knows how his brain works?
It is. I mean, you can roll an insight check if you're curious as to like his state, if that's what you're thinking.
Can I just want to go up. I want to go up to Fox, hand on his shoulder, and been like, I've lost some warriors. I've lost some really close friends. I've lost some family. I know this hurts, but we're not done yet. We need to go downstairs.
He nods and he says, "Thank you." And I know.
I got a 20 on my insight.
You can tell that he is
Fire rolls tonight, bro.
Not a nat 20, by the way.
No, I understand that he is hurt and confused, but above that, he is he's a paladin. He is a man whose word means more than anything, and you know, he's gonna do his job. And so, yeah, it definitely seems like he's burying some stuff. He doesn't seem like he's in a great place, but he also does not seem like he's falling apart or unstable. It just seems like he's by the way that this is turning out. And then, yeah, so the guards sort of come up onto the platform with you guys as well. And this the half orc guard walks up, and she sort of like nudges Bernard with her spear, and she goes, "Well, guess that's that, huh?" And then sort of
Give him a proper burial, though. Barry would say that, like, please, like, it's not his fault.
So the half orc guard regards you and looks into Fox, and Fox nods. So that guard takes picks Bernard's body up, the cleric, in both arms.
Jude clears her throat. Jude clears her throat and goes, "A proper burial. Stake in the heart, garlic in the mouth, all of the precautions. Do not let whatever that is come back. Please and thank you." Also,
so the guard turns back to look at you and goes, "Oh, I know." And there walks Bernard out of the church.
I'd also, before we go down into the crypts of doom, I want to issue an order to 2 of the guards to stay with Jordy up top to keep watch and listen for like my signal if you need us, which will just be like a very noticeable thing. Somebody will scream, yell, or whistle.
Okay, great. So Jordy walks up here with these 2 guards. It's the sort of the high elf and the high elf male guard and the half elf female guard, and they sort of the high elf puts a like a delicate hand on Jordy's shoulder, and he goes, "We shall not fail you."
Cal is gonna walk up to Jordy and just put her hand on his shoulder and cast mage armor on him too.
There we go. Thank God. I'm like, I don't have any magic. One of you has to do this.
Barry goes up and says, "You got the music in you," and gives him bardic inspiration.
Perfect.
Yo, we love Jordy so much. He's the opposite of Jonas.
He's so sweet.
So what does mage armor do?
It gives him a +3 to his AC.
3 AC, sweet.
And then I'm also going to go ahead and put it on myself too. It lasts for 8 hours. So
Okay, perfect.
We've adopted Jordy.
Oh, yeah, he's one of us.
Yeah.
He's one of us, the adventurers.
Like, homie's 16 working in a town. He clearly needs a new family.
So Jordy sort of nods and he goes, "If you need me though, you'll call, right?
Jude says, "You'll hear my whistle."
Okay, I'll listen for it." And the guards, sort of wink and nod as well. And then you're just sort of standing there. Fox has opened up the trap door but is waiting for you guys next to it. That same
Jude takes out her crossbow and a torch and heads down.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm just gonna go in.
Yeah, I'm
Barry
gonna follow.
casts dancing lights to follow him, and he walks in.
Okay, sweet. Malcolm, any specifics?
No, I'm just gonna follow.
Okay.
I don't need light.
Wait.
Yeah, I
I
can
want to
see without
know.
it,
I
too.
want to know. Can he even fit in the?
That's a great question.
Can his big hulking
Do-
beautiful
do I need to
shoulders get
roll?
through that?
Yeah, give me a dexterity check.
Oh man. All right, let's see.
I think it's just remember which one of us tried to jump
That's
down
a
there.
12,
Christian
but
was like,
maybe
yeah.
a little bit of a tight fit.
Oh, that was me.
Yeah.
It's a 12. So
12.
you jump and both your shoulders go, and you sort of have to finagle your.
Get that baby oil out.
Give me a
Get that
strength
baby
check.
oil
A
A
out.
strength
strength check. I'm gonna break the trap.
He flexes and busts out, quite literally.
The whole tunnel just caves in. Just
For strength, that's
Oh, God.
21.
21. So great. You get stuck. You sort of wiggle again. You it just buckles a little bit. And you
I just flex a little and it.
yeah, right. You just flex your arms out.
What's that?
and
Watch.
It just goes, and the two sides of the
Great.
in the front as your massive pecs.
Oh
also-
man, I need to see. I need to see Dacoma and Arson go against each other now.
oh man.
An
Could you
interesting fight,
imagine?
absolutely.
That's
Bro.
a spoiler alert surprise cameo by Dal.
Oh, man.
Both those turns into Dal.
Yo, he like superhero punches the ground and transforms. And we're like, yo, we thought the 8-pack and the baby oil was a problem, but look at those
I
horns.
thought you said like he's
Something new.
superhero punches and like falls down and he turns and he's like, Dad?
Yes,
You mean daddy?
exactly.
Oh,
Woo! Woo!
I'm gonna say
Christian, what are you rolling over there?
I'm not rolling.
yeah,
it.
he's loading up a new map.
Loading up a new.
Also-
Oh!
While we go down this ladder, Barry is like, no more opening doors this time, please. Just no opening
Yo.
any door.
That was my bad. I'm not gonna lie, I did also open doors today. The first thing I did was open 4 doors. So I'm not gonna open. Yo, Matt, last time I opened the fucking doors and we got assaulted by fart demons.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Like I wasn't kidding when I called it the Church of Farts.
They were pretty nasty
all
little things.
here.
Yo.
This whole motley crew.
I didn't know these. Yo, that's his second Motley Crue reference. I'm gonna listen to so much 80s hair metal tomorrow on the way to.
You know, it's really not even a Motley Crue reference. I was just saying, like, because like Motley Crue in more the generic
You're
word. But
Yeah,
Should
but
I
Nicky
Put
Nice
my
is
heart
my
starts
dude.
playing.
yo, Christian. We love the instant reference. You knew.
Absolutely. Kickstart My Heart plays down the hallway as
It's Barry. It's Barry playing.
Yeah, Barry's playing
That is
Kickstart My Heart.
Oh, Barry plays
Yeah.
Kickstart My Heart. That makes me so fucking happy.
You hear that? Start up here.
Christian, why can't we see this? We've already been down here.
That is the sound of waking
well,
up every day.
yeah, it's just and not everyone.
Nikki was my stage name. Bet.
Not everyone.
Oh, okay. I see why. Because we got big hulking Dak home with us. We can't see
Oh,
shit
yeah.
no more.
And I'll say that you guys can.
We do have dancing lights and torches.
You have advantage. I'll say you can see. Yeah, that all the way.
And
Well,
Dacom
I
has
was gonna
night
say,
vision.
Jacob and I can see 60 feet in the dark.
You
Motherfucker.
guys see.
God's like, all right, well, fuck me.
Right, you see that hallway? There's the same 3 doors on
Yeah.
both those sides. So what do you guys want to do?
We agreed on no doors, right, homies? So we just gonna walk. Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the
We walk is going to be getting into his
Don't do
contractor
it.
disguise with his disguise kit.
Great, great.
It's a fake mustache,
Bulldozer, can we fix it?
engineer's jumpsuit, and a little hat. And he's just
So for Dalcom, who has not been down here, you step in, and this is definitely sort of like the underbelly of the chantry or the church.
Okay.
It's a big, long hallway with these sort of old stone walls, and there's these big wooden doors. There's 3 on both sides of the hallway, and then there's these torches that were not lit, but with the dark vision and with dancing lights, it's you can see down the hallway. They look like they're lit. Yes, absolutely. But I'm changing the rules, and they're not. And so anyway, so you see down this long hallway, and there's a door all the way at the end with something written in Infernal above it.
Guys, my good friends who can read.
I would say, yo, homies.
The three of you,
One of you
have already come across this sign.
I'm pretty sure we read this last time.
Read it, and it said, "You will find it here."
Oh, there, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Oh, because I was like, I can read Infernal.
So you see that straight up. It's just written over the door.
I speak no languages.
Yeah.
None at all.
But yes, it is. The hallway is empty and quiet.
So Jude goes, shall we? And starts walking.
Yeah.
I don't know how many turns it takes me to fucking walk to the end.
No,
of the
I mean,
hallway.
you're just walking down the hallway. There's is everyone walking in the hallway as well?
Yeah, I'll
We're all
follow.
going to the end. We agreed not to open these stupid doors.
Barry is always right beside Calpia.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Dalcom is gonna like glance at the doors though, like he wants to
I
open them.
knew you.
Sure.
But-
They sort of, you feel
But
like
again, he was not raised in a barn. He will not open.
He's
the
not
door.
just gonna start kicking doors.
actually, can everyone give me a
God's like, no, you're opening a fucking door.
It's not true. It's not true.
You said
give me
perception.
a perception check. And then skip the doors.
17.
I got a 13.
13,
I see everything.
14.
14. Great. Okay. All right. Walk through the hallway. And you come up to the door at the end.
Jude looks at Jacob and goes, care to do the honors?
My pleasure.
I saw how you kicked open the tavern door.
Well, first of all, he's just gonna kind of press his hand to the door just to see if he like senses anything behind the door.
As you press your hand to the door, you can give me an insight check. Is that or are you talking about like magic?
I guess insight would probably work.
You're talking about like, are you looking for traps or are you looking?
Well, specifically like demon energy, so I guess that would be like magic.
Yeah, give me an Arcana check.
Okay, well, you didn't build Arcana well on this guy.
Maybe you can give me Arcana or Perception.
Listen, the Arcana went into the Pex instead.
Yeah, truly, the magical
exactly.
Arcana or Perception, whichever one you're feeling.
That's
Chest
a
day
15.
was more important
15?
than
So far as you can tell, especially directly behind this door, there is no one.
All right, he's gonna kick the door in.
You can get open. It's not locked, or so it just.
It's just.
And again, for the three of you, you're on a familiar site, and for Dalcom, this is a little bit new, and for Fox as well, it's new. And the human guard that's with you is like, what is happening? But there's this massive tunnel that looks like it's been dug through the earth at a somewhat steep decline going down. So you find yourselves in a tunnel that's about 3 across. You can walk 3 across.
Oh.
You guys travel in the tunnel. Can you would you be so kind as to give me another perception check, please?
Another 14.
14, 15,
15.
16.
14.
14, 6. Okay. You guys walk down the tunnel. It's very quiet. You hear some fluttering, but and then you hear
Nobody trusted that smile. Not one of us.
As you should
Not
not.
even a little.
Absolutely should not.
You got real excited real quick. Not
no poker
excited.
face, my friend.
You hear you want a poker face. I'm telling a story. This is awesome. I know what comes next.
That's the best part. I was like, oh
God.
fuck, this is how I died.
Right. I know what comes next. I don't need a poker face. So down the tunnel you hear footsteps. And then as you see through the dark vision, how far does your dark vision go?
60, I think.
60 feet?
That's what mine is.
60 feet? Okay, great. So Let me just do them really fast.
I don't know if this changes anything, but my dancing lights can like go 60 feet, and like there's like multiple of them that.
Did you send them 60
Okay,
feet?
so would their dark vision go 120
Yeah,
then?
basically, I've been having them like 60 feet in front of us this whole time to just see where we're walking.
Great. So you see now coming from down the tunnel a huge, not necessarily huge, but a big creature that's covered in like these spines protruding from its body. And
What?
it looks like a few sort of like little flying devils. And I would say Calpione, you'd probably recognize to some extent. Dalcom would also probably recognize you to some extent as what looks like a barbed devil and some imps. And then two very familiar shapes to the three of you. Dalcom, very familiar to you, but for a different reason. You see some
Fart demons?
stinky looking fart guys.
Fart demons!
Barry would immediately get into character and start like writing things down on his clipboard.
Oh, definitely.
And like walking up to these people to talk.
Okay, so the guy in front, this barbed covered guy, comes up, sees you. He goes, ah, right. Sorry.
We need our tokens, God.
Does he seem like you're official? You got paperwork?
Barry starts like tapping the pin against the clipboard. Yep. I'm gonna tell you right now, this place is not up to code, not one bit. I need to speak to your boss right now because I'm from downstairs. Because Satan said that you got to do the health and space. And,
yeah.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Just because you're evil doesn't
not
mean you have to
looking
be
good.
dirty.
It's not looking good, but I got my guys here, so just let me talk to your boss, and we're gonna get this place back up to code. But for right now, I'm gonna tell you right now about a dragon's hoard worth of money to fix this place.
He goes, right. That sounds right. Let me just ask you something quickly. Where did you say you came from downstairs?
Ninth floor. You remember Jerry? Jerry from the ninth floor.
Roll deception with disadvantage.
With disadvantage? Why? That was such a great thing.
With disadvantage.
Dalcom's gonna whisper to himself, he means Larry.
It was an 8.
It was an 8. He goes,
8.
Ninth floor, huh? I actually work on the ninth floor, and I know you're not there. So, no, but I do like the outfit. Looks great. Anyway, I guess I might as well introduce myself.
Barry doesn't hear a thing he says. He says,
character.
look, I'm just going to tell you right now, I'm not actually a health and space checker.
Right.
I know you were fooled.
Yeah.
But I'm here to take you down.
Okay.
All
right.
Quietly.
Yeah. No, understood. However, probably not going to happen. My name's Zinzibar. That's downstairs. You can call me Bob.
Barry. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you, Barry. This is Huey, and then one of the imps sort of goes, eh. And then he goes, that's Dewey. Yeah. That's Louie. Yeah. And that's Ted. Yeah.
I really like you guys. I don't really want to fight. Could we? Is there anything we can?
I mean, before you can start, we've got new hires as well. This is Ralph, and he goes, oh, "What's going on?" And this is Pete. So
So 4 imps, 2 stink bombs, and the big boy.
Yes, that is correct.
Yeah. So Barry's just gonna be like, "Look, can we talk about this? Because like I really like you guys' whole vibe, and I don't really fight. So if we could just go see your boss. You could take us there because like he's probably gonna try to kill us anyways. Let's just save some time. Take us there.
You know what? I'm actually going to do something a little bit different. And you see him conjure a flame and just throw it straight at you.
All right. Well, that's fine.
Well,
does a 13
can a flame even hurt a skeleton?
Does a 13 hit me? A 13 does hit me, but just barely.
Okay, so
Do I have any reaction?
so he throws it like a fastball. It hits you right in the chest, and these flames sort of like scorch your skeletal rib cage, and you take 8 damage.
All right. Well, then as a reaction, I'm gonna use my fantastic and beautiful
Sweet.
cutting words and say and just be like,
Oh, great. Do you want to use cutting word? Sweet.
yes, I want to use cutting words. I'm gonna be like, you know, you throw like a little bitch. And that's
Sweet. And roll for cutting words.
roll a bardic inspiration die and subtract. Okay, so it's just a D8. I got you.
Sweet. All right.
Dun, 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 dun. All right, that's a
How are you going to the
6.
bathroom?
6. So I believe that
A 6.
yeah. Okay, so now so as he's throwing, you throw like a little girl, and you what? Throws it way off, smacks in the side of the tunnel, and does nothing.
Oh, not like a little girl. We are very much we're pro equality. We said a little bitch.
Sorry. Yes, I
yeah.
apologize.
Emphasis in the
It-
bitch. Who's the biatch? Yeah.
Okay, so with that, everyone, please roll some initiative.
Some initiative, only a little
I will
bit.
be right in.
Opposed to all initiative.
I got a 19.
Okay,
I got a
you got a 6.
16.
Okay,
16. It's important.
sweet.
I got an 84. Imagine if that deception had worked.
Oh my God.
Just amazing.
14 plus 2,
I wish
16.
it would have.
16. Okay, sweet. So, sweet. All right. So with that, the spiny dude
What?
runs up 5, 10. He's gonna run right up to Barry. And he's going to lash out with his big meaty claws. It does. That deals.
As-
He
In case
does
you were wondering.
5, and then that does not hit you, and then that does hit you. So that will deal you 4. So you take 9 damage as he lashes out with both claws and his tail. And one of the claws finds purchase, sort of rakes across your bones, and then the tail also comes and snakes and stabs at you. And then, but I will say that you do have your reaction. So if you'd like to try and use cutting words on one of those, you may.
I would like to use my other reaction that I have because of the ghost, the ghosty ghost vomit.
God,
Extra
yes.
flat.
Okay.
My favorite thing ever.
Yes. Okay, so there's 1d8 poison damage. All right, he takes 5 damage.
Did you say it's 5 poison damage?
Yep.
Sweet. So you take this damage and you vomit up this horrific looking stuff. And it lands, sort of sizzles, and you just see him go, "Nice one, mate."
Thanks.
He seems relatively unbothered. So that is his turn, and it is now Fox's turn. Fox is going to run up beside you here, and he is going to swing out with his sword, and he step back. Ooh. Okay, so Fox runs straight up, whips out his longsword, swings once. The demon just sort of sidesteps it. He swings down again. The demon just sort of sidesteps that as well. But that is his turn, and it is now Dalvin and Jude, you both rolled the same initiative.
My base roll was a 14.
Okay, what was your base roll? Yours was a 14 as well. Who would rather go first? I oppose that.
I'm cool going second.
Okay. So Jude, you can go first if you would like.
All right, so I'm gonna take out. I mean, I've had out my longbow this whole time.
Okay.
And we're gonna flop. So roll to hit. Is that what I'm doing? Oh, I'm
Sure.
going at the spiky boy coming at Barry.
Sweet. Okay. All right. Roll to hit.
That is an 11 plus. I want to say 5.
Okay.
Shinichi.
That hits.
Bet. Damage.
Roll some damage.
8. Hold up. Hold on.
Roll me some freaking damage.
8. Woo! 5 plus 2, 7.
7. Okay. So, sweet. So you pop off this shot. It sort of finds purchase. He seems to just sort of shake it off. And then your second attack, if you would be so kind.
Same thing. Ooh, 16 plus 5, 21.
That also hits.
Rolling that 8. 8 plus 2, 10.
10. Sweet. Perfect. So you fire these 2 arrows. They sort of like find purchase, but you don't see any like blood coming out. So it seems like they probably just sort of stuck into this really thick skin. And that is your turn. It is now you, Dalcom.
I want to go for the other demon creatures, but I got to play true to my character. I'm going to cast Hellish Rebuke onto Spiky Boy.
Now,
there.
is that, can you use Hellish Rebuke if they haven't dealt you damage?
I thought I could. Did I not read that? I cannot. Good catch.
All right.
I'll be hitting them with my big ol' axe.
Okay, sweet.
Big ol' axe.
Did you want to? Are you going to fly into a rage, or are you just going to attack straight up?
I can only do a rage as a bonus action, so I cannot do rage yet.
You can use a bonus action before your action if the order is not important.
Guys, I think I just learned how to play D&D.
So you see this devil, and your blood just starts to boil. This
Dang
is
right.
calling, and so you fly into a rage as you sprint up to the side of this big spiny boy.
Does a 22 hit?
It does.
All right.
Play me some music.
Ooh, look at that max damage of 15.
Ooh.
Sick. Okay, so you pull out this big great axe. You just sink it into his.
Whale.
You feel that thick, leathery hide sort of split a little bit.
Actually, wait, that's 18. I get
Great
plus
save.
2 on melee damage.
Okay, so it's 18. Sweet.
Ooh.
I love everyone coming to Barry's defense. It's just so nice.
We
to
love
be.
Barry.
You're our
It's like-
homie, bruh.
Barry's just
Wait,
like,
so you sort of see a bit, and you feel like that skin as you hit in, it's thicker, and which you're not super unused to. You know that it with these sort of weapons, it can take a while when you're fighting against demons. So you feel it sink in, and it doesn't look like it did as much to him as it would have done to maybe somebody else. Sweet. So that is your turn, Dalcom, and that is now Barry. That's you.
all right, guys, let's do this thing. So as everybody who played Guitar Hero back in the early 2000s. No, I'm gonna play. Barry's gonna go straight into playing Through the Fire and the Flames.
I knew it.
Just
Do
going
it.
straight
Couldn't be
in.
anything else.
I'm so glad you did.
Only natural choice here.
That's
Oh,
it.
yeah.
And he's gonna cast Thunderclap. The guy who's right in front of him.
Okay.
I love it so
Sweet.
much.
So
And so it's a Constitution save 14. And
Okay.
let's
Yo,
see.
do you guys remember how many fucking Constitution saves we had to do last time?
It was
yes,
like
good God.
every turn.
what's the save DC?
14 Constitution.
So what happens if he passes?
Let me see. You must succeed on the throw or take the damage. Spell damage increases by. Yeah, if he just it misses. If he is good.
Okay, so you cast Thunderclap, and he just sort of smiles as he like manages to step just out of the way. You watch this thunderclap coming off of your guitar. This sort of like electric buildup sort of like booms out with one of your chords, and he manages to dodge it. And he looks like he goes, "You got some skills, mate." What?
I love
Oh,
that they're Australian. I really.
Of course he is. Name's Bob. Don't forget it. My full name's Banjo.
Of course.
Banjo.
Banjo the Bad Devil. Like, oh,
Barry's
man.
like, you sir
Love it.
have the music in you.
And don't you forget it. Sweet. Okay, so that. Do you have a bonus action or anything that you would like to do in addition?
Jesus Christ.
Play me my music.
Nah. Well, wait. Yeah, I want to use Healing Word as a bonus because it's a bonus action for me. Apparently, that's fine.
Great. Use it. Heal yourself
Um,
with some words of encouragement, or I guess heal somebody else.
Healing Words of Encouragement. Let's. What is it roll? I heal myself for 4, just because I'm dying. Everybody.
Well, I can't help you. I have no magic.
It's okay. It's just me healing myself for the rest of the game. Just please.
Do what you gotta do, Bear.
Sweet. Okay, so you've done that. Healed yourself. Calpione, it is now up to you.
All right.
Come save your
He
boy.
is gonna do Chill Touch on the one that's attacking Barry.
Okay. Do you need to make contact for that to work?
Ranged spell attack, so it's like
Perfect.
an attack.
Okay, sweet. So, is there anything that I need to do? Any saves or anything like that?
It goes against like their AC, so it's
Sweet.
15.
Okay. 15. That hits.
Alright.
I'm terrified of when all the other ones get their turn.
Yo.
15
Wait,
necrotic
I don't know what the
damage.
imps fucking do. God is
15 damage?
dancing, not happy.
15
I know
damage.
what Fart Boy does. I don't know what these little fucking demons do.
So you shoot this so you like
It's
sort
like
of
a
Never said
Yeah.
fart so much
ghostly
in my whole life.
hand, and it just goes and it like touches, and it does necrotic damage.
perfect. So you sort of like whisper something to the air, and this like ghostly familiar hand to you seems to reach out and grasp this demon around his throat. Let me make sure I'm doing this.
Does you like it though?
Does Barb the demon like it? Barb seems to like it.
Of course he does. How could he not?
He's like,
I'm not 1,000% sure if I meant to say that out loud. I'm not gonna lie.
okay, so sweet. You
Loud
watch
as
it hit,
shit.
and you watch this sort of like frost spread, but you also see like his sort of internal warmth very quickly seems to like dissipate the ice.
Oh no, it does necrotic damage, not
Necrotic
frost.
damage. Oh, sweet. Perfect. So you land that touch, and you watch like sort of this black veins appear around his throat, and he sort of like, and then refocuses. Sweet. Do you have a bonus action or anything else that you would like to do?
No, that's it.
Sweet. Okay. All right. So you release this like ghostly hand, and like sort of wraps around his throat, and then after you, the Fun Boys jump into action. So he is going to run straight at his old friend. And you guys are probably ahead of me on this. But go ahead and roll for me a Constitution saving throw.
Of course.
These little motherfuckers.
Yep.
Hang on. 13. Let me check my other
17.
Okay.
9.
Sweet. 9. Okay.
Oh, I got a nice 4.
You got a 4?
Yeah, a good 4.
Okay, so
13. Just 13.
Sweet. So you Calpion and Barry, you, as you're breathing in, suck in this noxious air, and you feel it sort of like, Barry, you don't even have lungs, but you can feel it sort of stick to your bones and sort of start to eat its way in. Calpion, you suck it in, and it just makes you want to
Freezing.
vomit. The
Chupa chupa?
you okay? So when you're now poisoned, and
Awesome.
while you're poisoned,
Awesome.
you can either take an action or a bonus action. You can't take both, and you cannot take reactions. Calpion, as you look to your side, you can see that human guard standing next to you also seems to be sort of choking. But Fox, who seems to have learned his lesson from last time, seems to have managed to avoid the brunt of that. And so then this one will run up to you, Dalcom, and he is going to try his darndest to hit you. Does an 18 hit you?
Yeah, it's gonna hit me.
Okay, that's 2 damage.
Oh.
And then it's going to try and bite you now. Or sorry, it's going to try and hit you with the claw. So he bit you on the leg a little bit, and he swung out with his clawed hand.
They're smaller than they look.
Yes, they are. Very
I
small.
thought they were giant. They're not.
They probably come up to your knee.
They're fucking
Okay.
flat dogs.
Does
They're
a 10
not
hit you?
Me?
Yes.
No, it does not hit me.
Great.
Have you seen that man?
He
Yo,
takes
if his armor was below 10, how fucking funny would that be?
It would be hilarious.
You look so offended.
I'm a glass cannon.
Fair enough. We've all been there. So this guy is gonna hold on, let me make sure I'm doing that. Okay, yeah, sweet. So this dude is going to fly over Fox's head.
I forgot they could fly.
And he is going to
They fly now.
Christian, I have a God question.
Yeah.
Because I have like easy access to a fuck ton of torches. Can I light my arrows on fire?
I will say that if you use your action next turn, that you can
I have 2 actions, so
right, you've got attack and extra attack. I'll let you use a bonus action, to light your arrows on fire. That's
Okay.
totally.
will that actually do extra fire damage, or is it just a waste of my turn?
We'll say that it adds extra fire damage. I would say also as God, just because that you are fighting demons, so it's worth considering that aspect of the fire nature of the arrows. That it might not be super effective, but if you would like to do it,
Fuckers on fire.
do it. You can. I will let you do whatever you want. So
Christian Deadass just went, do it.
do it. It sounds
Right.
good. So
Good, thank you.
this one flies over Fox's head, and
What did it do to Fox? Why did you pause?
Well,
Did it just flying monkey fox?
no. If you're asking if it like carried Fox away,
Disemboweled him?
no, no, they're not that scary.
Did we not watch the same Wizard of Oz?
No, that's why I'm saying he did not. He didn't flying monkey him. He instead.
Scarecrow got disemboweled, bro.
Fine. Instead, he flies over Fox's head and sort of smacks him in the head.
With his tail?
With his, I think it's with his little clawed, with his little pincer tail. They've got like little scorpion-looking tails, and so it just like stings in.
So does half of my court, bro. Don't be a bigot.
I'm not at all. I'm just saying it. That's what it is.
Stating facts here.
I'm just calling it like it is.
My husband has a tail in this game. I'm not kidding. My brother has hooves. I didn't even make this character up.
So,
That's the best part about it.
sweet, so he does that. This one is going to fly over your head, Barry, and he's going to try.
Oh, I forgot all of them are coming at us. Fuck!
So that hits.
God damn this
You
fucking
can't
shit.
use reactions because you're poisoned. So he's going.
Boring.
That'll be
Blocked.
4 damage, and then can you roll me a Constitution saving throw?
Sure.
What?
That's a 19. What you gonna do about it,
So
guys?
you just take 4 damage. Sweet, and so then Dalcum, you are approached again.
Oh no.
Oh no. I feel like Dalgin would just be ripping these little shit bags out the sky and like eating them.
Flicking
Like
him.
"Rah!
Yeah.
Doritos. 3D Doritos in my mouth.
7. So that is 7 piercing damage, which I believe is halved because of rage. So that
Yeah.
will drop to 3 damage. And then roll a Constitution saving throw for me, please.
All right.
Give me a second. I need to get my.
Why is
14.
Beth in my head? All I can hear is Beth, I hear you calling.
So you get a stinger in your shoulder, but you barely feel it. And
The boss like that.
this one back here vanishes.
Oh, well, we trust that. He went right upstairs. He just went and just snatched our little homie,
Just
didn't
took a nap.
Could be, who knows. So
he? He went upstairs. And fucking imp is upstairs.
Boom. So this guard runs up towards the imp, and he's going to try and stab up at it with his mighty little spear. And he does not. So he's still choking sort of on that poison that Ralph the fart demon released.
Fart demon!
Ralph the fart demon. I love
And
it.
so misses completely. And that is the end of the first round of combat. Barry, you're still going mano a mano with Banjo. And
I'm just gonna kiss him right on the mouth.
perfect.
Wait!
Started out as a kiss. How did it end?
There you go.
He's gonna
What?
he's gonna swing at you.
Is it Kiss of a Death of the thing? Character.
That one hits.
It probably is, honestly. There's probably a spell for that.
One-
Where I can
what's
now
the
make
hit?
out with you and murder you.
That
You know,
one.
in 3.5, there was a whole
Okay,
book called
so-
the
I'm
Blue
just learning
Compendium.
Fuck
And it was all
me.
blue magic, which was all like weird sex magic. I guarantee fucking to you there was a spell like that in it.
I missed out.
So,
I missed
Barry,
out on 3.
Barry, you take 15 damage as
What?
this barbed, as Banjo in front of you goes, right, smacks your skull one way, it spins around, and as it spins around, he catches it and slaps it and spins it the other way.
All right, Barry says, "Mary, I'm coming home."
Is Barry alive?
Almost.
Yep.
I mean,
Barry's still
already
alive.
dead, but
That is his turn. It is now. That's right. It's Fox's turn. Actually, hold on. Before you take that damage,
I already took it.
untake it.
we'll put it back.
Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
Okay, so you
Of course.
still take that damage.
Yeah.
I say that because Fox, who's standing next to you, he has an ability to invoke disadvantage on attack rolls to allies that are 5 feet within him. So,
did the
Barb just rolled
cutting words?
What's that?
Did the cutting words affect him?
You can't use cutting words because you're poisoned.
No, but I used them before. Did that affect
That affects that roll. That's you can use it as a reaction every round. So you would use cutting words again on his attack or on anybody, but you can't now because of the poison.
I got you.
So Fox is going to go. He's going to try and can. He's going to get kind of crazy.
Fox is a paladin. Can he heal?
Sweet. So he.
Don't worry, guys. I can heal myself so well.
Hope. We need our power bard.
Can't lose Barry.
That'd be
Barry and
what
Cal's
a
gonna go
session.
completely off the rails. It'll be bad.
Yo, Barry dies and we all just like fucking riot. Jude just beheads demons and starts like eating them fucking.
Cal's
from the
already like
insides out.
batshit crazy hearing fucking voices. She loses Barry. She's gone. There's no more.
Okay. So.
But Barry died wearing a fake mustache. It's all he's ever wanted.
So Fox sort of like sort of sheathes his longsword really fast, and while dealing with the imp overhead, he casts this like blinding white light out of his hands, and it seems to like hit Banjo in the chest and sort of burns into his flesh, and then he releases the second one that looks a little bit less powerful, but it also burns into Banjo's chest. And that is Fox's turn, and that means it is now Jude, your turn.
We're gonna what? Which one of these motherfuckers is Banjo?
Banjo is the spiky guy that's attacking Barry.
So that's who I thought was Banjo.
That's Banjo.
Oh, Banjo.
I want to try to light him on fire, but I feel like I should get rid of the little motherfuckers first. I'm gonna take my longbow and I'm gonna go at Fart Demon number 1, who's over here by Big Old Horn Daddy.
Okay.
Roll the hit.
Roll to hit.
10 plus 5, 15.
That hits.
Bet. Rolling an 8. Rolling an 8. Rolling an 8. Rolling an 8. 2 plus 2, 4 damage.
4 damage, great. So you shoot this arrow and it goes, oh, good heavens. And would you like to
I was it.
do your second attack?
We're gonna thwack thwack. I want to try to still take down Fart Demon, that guy. Let's get rid of him.
Sweet. Roll the hit.
Woohoo! 17 plus 5.
That does it. Give me the damage.
6 plus 2 is 8.
Sweet. So you've dealt 12 damage total. So you watch this arrow like hit him in the shoulder, and then the second one like sort of like sinks into his eye socket. And he's like, "Oh my god!" And he looks pretty rough. He's definitely not doing great, but he has not fallen yet.
All right.
And that is your turn. Dalcum, it is now yours.
All right. Because of everything's going on around him, I'm going to say Dalcum is now going into a frenzy mode. So he can make 2 attack turns.
You get stung in the neck by this imp, and it's just too much, especially with the parts around you, and you raise.
Well, he's still going for Banjo because that's his main focus. That's gonna be 4. I wish I had that thing where 19 crits, but I don't.
Gee, no, that's damage.
Do what?
How much damage did you do?
Oh no, that was a roll to hit on the first one.
What did you? Oh, you rolled a 24.
Yeah, damage is
Obviously hits.
oh, because I was like, what do you mean it doesn't hit?
Yeah, you missed. Now 24. That's it. No, please roll. Roll damage.
Let's see. Damage is gonna be, was that 9 on the first hit?
Okay.
Second hit. Is a 19 hit.
Yep.
Okay. Ooh, max damage again. What was that? 15, 17?
Sweet. So
17.
whip it around, sink it into his side, feel it sink through that skin, pull it out, whip it over, and slam it down on his
Pull it
shoulder.
out, whip it over.
I can't help where your head is looking at. That's your problem to live with. So he takes some of that damage. You see some of that blood is starting to come out of him. You just whack with this axe and do some pretty serious damage. He's looking pretty bloody at this point. He's got this burn mark in his chest. He's axed. He's got a couple arrows sticking out of him. So he's looking a little bit worse for wear, but he's not looking like he's ready to quit by any means. So that is now you, Barry.
All right. Barry gets to the part of Fire in the Flames where he said, the part where it's like, through the fire and the flames we carry on. And with that, he cast Healing Word, a 3rd level spell, like a badass. And I'm going to heal myself for 13 because you are trying to kill me, but I won't let you.
I love it. I mean, I would say this, and again, as God, I will say, that you are the bard, but you always step out in front of everyone else. And I don't know that is strategically the best move.
It's the best choice.
The character is phenomenal, and I love it deeply.
We are method here.
And I love it very much. And I am just also method. That's the problem.
As God, I will say,
murderer
is going to be the first T-shirt. As
Sweet.
God, I will say.
Perfect. So that is your turn, Barry. Sweet.
Yeah, I can't. I got. Would Healing Word or anything like that wouldn't like cure the poison or anything?
It might. Let me check on that.
That's what you rolled, maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So it does not. All right. Sorry, that took a while. But poison's a little bit complicated. But no, it does not. It does not cure the poison. But and I would say that you could do a medicine check as a bonus action, but
I can't.
currently
Okay.
take
I got
it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'll give you that for free. You can check. Yeah, you're healing yourself.
Okay.
It makes sense that you're trying to figure out this poison thing. So give me a medicine check.
It's an 11.
It's an 11. This poison is unfamiliar to you. So as far as curing it goes, this is a whole new thing. So you're not 100% sure how you could heal it. You know that you would need something probably decently powerful to heal it. But you're not 100% sure what that would be.
Guys, I think I'm just gonna be poisoned for the rest of my life.
This is it.
Forever.
Okay, so that's Barry's turn. Calpion, it is now your turn.
All right, we're gonna do the chilling touch on Banjo again.
Sweet. Hit him with the chokehold of death.
19.
That hits. Only some damage.
$13.
13 damage? Sweet.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. All right. He's looking a little bit worse for wear now. Perfect. And that's your turn. And now it is. And this is where the fun begins. The stanky boy in front of Fox is going to try whack stuff. He's going to go for his little bite. Sweet. He reaches to bite, and Fox, who is paying attention to Barry and to Banjo, misses completely. Old stank face, who absolutely bites the bejesus out of
The sound of a nat 20.
Yo. That is definitely what that face said.
the who knows. Sweet. Okay, so then he's gonna reach out with his little claws. Okay, sure. So you watch old Stank Boy bite deep into Fox's ankle, and as Fox sort of like reacts to that, he catches like this little clawed uppercut to the chin, and you see it does some damage. Right, he hits the crap out of Fox.
Stank Boy double hit Fox? Hit him and then hit him?
Yeah.
That's great.
So, yeah, absolutely wild. And so then other Stank Boy is going to release something he's been holding in all day.
Oh,
God.
Give me
here we
a
go.
Constitution saving throw, if you please.
All right. Oh my god. I want to go with.
Aha,
20.
motherfucker, 16.
22.
You pass.
I got
21.
a 17.
Woo! We made it out.
We all got it that time.
Am I still poisoned forever? Yes.
So
Me too. It's okay. I'm also still poisoned.
So as Fox is sort of
She
reeling,
poisoned herself to avoid this.
he looks up just in time to see this green cloud coming in, and he goes, starts to
Oh
choke.
no.
That same look across his face.
Poor sweet baby.
He sort of like grits his teeth, and he looks like he's powering through it. It's not having the same effect that it did last time, but he definitely is not looking great. And so, following that, the Huey, Dewey, and Louie crew are going to, and Ted, sorry, Huey, Dewey, Louie, and Ted are going to do what they can.
Can't forget Ted.
Never
forget Ted.
Never forget
My
Ted.
father-in-law's name.
It's my
Never
favorite.
Ted.
Oh, Ted.
13. That does not. Okay, great. So the Fox is sort of choking, dealing with the damage from this thing, and then the imp ahead tries to sting him, but he manages to swing his shield up and catch it, and it does not work. And then the one flying over you, Barry, is going to try the same note.
And he misses horribly.
He does. He absolutely.
Good.
And then Dalcom, over your head, the annoying flying man decides to give it a go. Does a 15 hit you?
Yeah.
It does? Okay. So you will take 5 halved to 2 damage, and then make a Constitution saving throw, if you please.
Another 22.
Great. So you again feel that sting, and it's just annoying. You shake it off, and the imp sort of goes. "Eh." Okay. So it is now back around to the guard's turn. He's going to try and stab at the imp flying over Fox again, and fails. The poison is really doing its work on him. And now we are back around to the top of the order. Barb, old Banjo, mad. Definitely not loving the way that this is going.
Does he like the fact that I healed myself? Was that a good time?
He goes, "That's a cool trick, kid. Let
Thank
me
you.
show you a couple of notes I learned." And then proceeds to swing at you and miss terribly.
I wish he had a banjo.
And then, okay, so wild. So the first thing that he does, he swings once, misses, swings again, smacks you pretty solidly for 8 damage.
Oh, Chris.
And swings his tail around to hit you and misses, and manages to smack the imp that's flying over your head.
Good.
Good. Good.
Love
It's
that.
going well.
A good choice.
And kills it.
God damn.
Better.
Yeah, you sort of move a little bit. The imp sort of tries to follow after you, and his tail just goes, bam, knocks it straight out of the air. It slams
Amazing.
against the side of the wall and just goes,
Dang.
gone. And that is his turn. It is now Fox's turn. So you see Fox sort of like puts a hand on his chest, and this sort of like warm light seems to spread through his body, and a lot of that blood sort of seems to go away.
Nice. Good for him.
And then it is now your turn, Jude.
And, hang tough where we are with our fucking longbow at this point in time. Let's try to take out Stinky Boy for, good.
Okay. Do it.
The one closest.
Right.
17 plus 5, so 22 to hit.
That does hit.
Rolling in 8. It's a 5 plus 2, 7 damage.
So you shoot the arrow, and it goes through his other eye socket, and you watch him go, and then fall backwards. Very, very clearly dead. And you have another attack still.
Alright, so I'm going to take my another attack. Same thing with the longbow. We're going to go at the imp that's
Okay.
hovering over there.
Sweet.
It's an 11 plus 5, 16.
That hits.
8. 2 plus 2, 4.
4 damage. Sweet. So you shoot this arrow, and it sticks into its arm, and it goes, but does not fall. It seems to be upset with you, but it is still floating around, floating like a butterfly, stinging like a bee. And that
End
is
of my turn.
sweet. Perfect. Dalcom, it is now your turn.
All right. I'm still going for Banjo.
We gotta kill him someday.
We'll get there.
As you say, you
Got
hear
it.
in your head, Dalcom, very familiar Australian accent go, "What are you doing, mate? What are you doing?"
That's gonna make him even more mad.
Beautiful.
Perfect.
I love
Perfect. Okay, great.
Does a 15 hit?
Yes, it does.
All right, cool. Let's see.
Roll the numbers.
I haven't even gotten to hit anyone this whole time because I've just been healing myself.
12 damage.
To be fair,
Okay.
you started the
For-
fight
for-
though.
Yeah, I did. God, I love starting fights as a bard.
Do I need a second hit or?
Do you? Yeah. Oh, he's still standing. Yeah.
Okay. 22.
That hits.
For 15.
15. Okay, sweet.
That's all I got.
Sweet. Okay, so you whack with this great axe again, and he's still standing there. But he is soaked in this dark, sort of thick blood. And that is your turn, and it is now your turn, Barry.
Yeah, it is. All right, back to healing myself. So my, I'm gonna, we're still playing through. I think we are getting towards the end of the song, though.
Okay.
But when I'm hitting that last note, I want to look dead into Banjo's eyes and say, "Your music may be powerful, but your soul isn't in it." And then I'm gonna cast some healing, and then I'm gonna heal myself for 9.
9. Perfect. You
I
heal
love it
yourself
so
for
much.
And Banjo goes, "Wicked, man. Wicked." Calpione, your turn.
All right. Let's do. I think chilling touch still does my most damage, so
Sweet.
we're gonna do that again. An unnatural 20.
That hits.
Yeah.
Unnatural. It's an unnatural 20, sir.
And 13.
Combination.
He is looking absolutely messed up.
He's got no soul in the music.
Yeah.
Sweet. So he's sort of just like, it seems like he's just sort of hanging on. And that is your turn, Campion. And now it is time for the Doom Crew. So Stank Boy's gonna try. Okay, so Dalcom, you take 3 damage.
Oh, man.
What's that?
That's
already.
man.
Yeah. So 3 damage.
Yeah, I figured.
And then roll for me a Constitution saving throw, if you'd be so kind.
24.
Great. So nothing happens to you. You sort of shake it off, and then we are back around to the guard who's trying to attack that stupid imp. Can't do it. So it's back around, and it's old Banjo's turn. And Banjo, who is like breathing heavily out of his just covered in blood and burn marks, and these sort of like necrotic damage is clearly spreading, closer to his heart, and he's just like, all right, so, and he is going to try to attack you. That's not okay. So he hits you for 9 damage.
Jesus Christ, what are these rolls he's doing?
He swings once at you, misses. Swings once, catches you again, rattles your bones around, and then swings his tail and misses you. And that is Barb's turn.
Honestly, Barry is a ridiculously strong bard when it
He
comes
really
to
is.
Yeah, he's
I'm
definitely
very
taken
resilient.
more than a little bit of damage and kept on going. But now it's
I did a great job when I brought you back.
You did. It's great.
Like,
choice.
He's got the music in him. That's what it is.
that's exactly what it
Going
is.
to swing at old Stank Boy. He reaches out and whacks this Stank Boy once, and then over his head just cleaves that thing in half. And Ralph is no longer with us. And that is Fox's turn, and that means it's now your turn, Dalco.
I thought it was Jude.
No,
Jude,
yeah,
sorry. I'm so
Karen.
sorry.
Yeah.
Jude's turn. Sorry, Jude. Yes.
All right, so I'm gonna use one action to light my arrow, and I'm gonna shoot Spiky Boy with it.
Okay.
And I can't give bardic inspiration because of the poison, right?
That is a bonus action, correct?
Yeah, so it's a no.
You can. I'll let you do it on your turn. After.
Okay.
18. 18.
Plus 5.
Wait, that hits, of course.
8 plus 2 is a 10.
Sweet. So you hit, and I'll let you roll a d4 for fire damage.
3.
3. Okay, so you watch this arrow sink in, and the fire, as it should be entering the flesh with him, seems to just sort of be repelled, almost like oil off water, and just vanishes. But you see, like, almost all of the fight is gone out of his eyes at this point. He is
That's the end of my turn.
on death's door. Don't you have 2 attacks?
You said I had to use one to light it.
That's true. I did. Thank you. Sweet. So that is now you, Dalco.
I guess I'm gonna try to hit him again.
Okay.
Yes, hit his corpse into the ground.
15. So 15 is 21.
Yeah, that hits.
All right. Ooh. another 17 before I bring down my axe. I'm gonna ask him, do you know where he is?
Go fuck yourself, Mike.
All right, I'm gonna bring down the axe.
You bring down this axe and it just you feel it just sink into his skull, crack it wide open, and you just watch the life fade out of his eyes. And as you yank it back out, he just falls backwards, his spikes sort of like sticking him to the ground, and then this dark inky blood starts to pool around him. But Banjo is dead.
Do I still get my bonus action?
Do you still get your bonus? Of course, you still get your bonus action.
I want to whip around. I want to immediately whip around to the Zimp.
Do it. Hit him. Kill him with extreme prejudice.
16
That hits. Deal some damage.
was 13 damage.
You smack this thing so hard, it's shattered against the wall. It doesn't even make a sound as the axe, you hit it and you swing the axe through and you like chop it in half against the wall. The axe sticks there and his body parts fall around your axe. And it's absolutely dead. Perfect. And that is your turn.
Yes.
And now it is your turn, Barry.
I got a question. So 2 questions. We're still poisoned, right?
Yes.
Okay. 2, if I was to try to use Thunderclap on the ceiling, could I bring down rocks upon this imp?
I will allow you to do an investigation check.
Okay.
Whole new way to bring down the house.
It was just a 6.
Just a 6.
No,
And
you
again,
don't understand the catapult I just did from the living room to get in here to make that.
I'm so glad you did.
So when you look up
Worth
at the
it.
ceiling, it's just a carved out tunnel, so it's not like a natural cave formation. There's not like stalactites hanging from the ceiling or like a lot of loose hanging natural rocks that would come down. So, but you honestly, as you're looking up at it, maybe you collapse the cave, maybe you collapse the whole thing. You have no idea.
That might kill us all.
Could be. Absolutely.
Okay, then I just
Real
want to.
sponsor is Tom.
Fuck. I think I'm just gonna. I'm gonna heal myself again. I'm doing great. Yeah, I'm just healing myself for 7, trying to keep myself from falling to the ground.
Okay, and that's Barry, and that is now you, Calpier.
All right, there's still the one like imp thing, right?
Yes.
Pretty convinced
Alright.
Jeffrey's still alive somewhere.
We're gonna do Eldritch Blast on it
Do it.
because I can.
Because
Is that an area of effect, or is that just a missile?
It's like a beam of
Sweet.
force energy.
Sweet. Roll an attack with disadvantage.
$19.
Yes, that absolutely.
Yes.
Kill this imp with extreme prejudice.
$9.
So you shoot this Eldritch Blast, it like goes
You've been
straight
pulling
through.
bad 9s today.
You like this hole appear through this imp's stomach, but the imp looks up and goes, and sort of still weakly flying above. And sweet, that is your turn, and it is now their turn. Imp is gonna go try to attack Fox. Fails miserably. Sweet. Okay. That is now okay. That's the guard's turn. And okay, so the guard misses. And now we are back around to the top. It is now Fox's turn. Fox is gonna try and smack the ever-loving god out of this imp that has been.
Really picturing it as a slap, not even like sore or anything. Just
Oh man, I pictured backhand with like baby powder.
oh,
Yeah.
Johnson and Johnson sponsor, baby. Let's go.
Oh yeah. So similarly, you see.
Don't mix the oil with the powder. It's not a good time.
He takes this long sword, and just like Dalcum did on one side, he does the same to the other. He swings his sword through and just chops this imp in half against the wall.
So good.
And it dies.
Dies.
It's absolutely
Dead now, guys.
dead as dead gets.
all right. With combat over, Barry like falls to the ground, lays down, and just starts playing Spirit in the Sky.
Al's gonna go sit next to him. Just
Are you okay? So,
put her hands on him. It's okay.
Jude, it is your turn.
All right. So there's nobody left to fight, right? Am I making that up in my head?
Could be.
Oh God!
Go forward into
There's
the
still
tunnel.
one.
Where is it? It's upstairs. It's upstairs.
Do you want to? You can give
That
me a
motherfucker's
perception.
upstairs.
You can give me
But
a
this
perception.
tunnel isn't over. We still have to walk through this tunnel.
You can give me a perception check.
All right. I want to do a perception check to check around the vicinity and as far ahead of me as I can.
Great.
13.
13 plus 5.
No, I said fuck.
Oh, so 13 total?
Yeah. Yeah, 13 total.
Okay, sweet. No idea.
Oh, well, I just start fucking walking forward.
Okay, sweet.
My longbow is still out.
All right, great. So you walk forward. Great. That's Jude's turn. Dalcum, it is now your turn.
All right, perception.
Sure.
That's a nat 20, baby.
So here with your trained ear,
Oh yeah.
the flapping of wings,
Mm.
and you know that there is an imp flying over the head of the guard, and with a nat 20, I'll say that if you go to attack it, you will not roll with disadvantage, despite not being able to see it.
Oh, I'm gonna run up and smack the crap out of that thing.
Do it.
Yeah.
Right out of the sky.
Do it.
That is
Come on the nose and he fucking
24?
splatters.
That hits.
all right. Man, I've been getting good damage rolls today. That's another 17 damage.
So you walk up and just whack, and everyone else is shocked as this invisible imp suddenly becomes visible as an axe cuts it directly in half, long ways.
In twain.
Yeah, split in twain. And
Barry is too tired to be shocked. He's still laying there, just on the ground.
sweet.
Cal is just sitting next to him, just
Just like
Perfect.
I'm too
Yeah,
old for this. I'm
Jude
75.
went forward because she was annoyed that nobody hit her in the last 20 minutes.
I'll say that Fox will put a hand on your shoulder, Barry, and he gives you a very friendly smile, and he's like, "You got this," and you are healed for 10 points.
Oh hells yeah!
so good.
Barry immediately pops up and is like, "You know what? I'm still young at heart. It's all right. Let's keep going."